In lean project management, waste, or the Japanese term muda, is defined as any activity or process that doesn't add value to a product but does add cost. Lean's original 7 forms of waste include transportation, inventory, motion, waiting, overprocessing, overproduction, and defects. The new 8th form of waste is skills, or non-utilized talent. If you take the first letter of each of these wastes, it actually spells out the name Tim Woods. This is one way to memorize the 8 types of waste. Identifying waste in your processes makes it possible to eliminate that waste and increase efficiency. What are the activities that don't add value? Let's start with transportation. Transportation waste involves unnecessary movement of goods or moving goods to different areas to complete tasks. It's the waste associated with moving items between the various tasks. Inventory is another form of waste. There are a lot of costs associated with the storage of raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. In the service sector, inventory could be a backlog of calls in a call center or requests backing up behind a department that has to approve them. Just-in-time is a concept that many organizations use to order only the inventory they need when they need it. Motion waste consists of unnecessary movements such as extra walking. This is typically a result of poor workspace design. Waiting waste is time spent waiting for a process to finish before the next one can start. Poor staffing and scheduling issues can also contribute to waiting as a form of waste. Overproduction goes against just-in-time or JIT processing. Production should match demand. If you produce too many components and then have to store them, they don't add value. Overprocessing is waste due to extra steps or extra handling, overly complex designs, or excessive documentation. Defects are another type of waste. They may include flaws in products or a service, scrapping or rework, and unrecoverable costs. Skills are yet another form of waste. If employees are not working to their full potential or their talents are underutilized, this is wasteful. By underutilizing employees and not being attentive to them, an organization may fail to capitalize on the talents available to meet business goals and objectives. Once you've identified waste in its many forms, the next step is to eliminate it or reduce it significantly. Lean project management relies on employee involvement to reduce waste. Employees generally know their jobs better than anyone and can recognize waste in their activities. Therefore, it is beneficial for management to train their employees in the concepts of Lean and to readily receive feedback, ideas, and suggestions. The goal of Lean project management is to reduce waste, leaving only the activities that add value to the final deliverables. Leaving only the activities that add value to the final deliverables. A Kanban board is a tool that Agile teams often use to visualize workflow through a system. While Kanban principles are often used in IT and software development, they can be helpful in any industry. Kanban boards are an effective visual tool and are also referred to as a visual information system. They can be used to quickly capture and display information on the status of work and tasks going through a system or workflow. Whether created using a wall, whiteboard, or even an electronic version that may be shared with remote team members, the Kanban board is the single biggest application of Kanban in software development today. Sticky notes, also called cards, depict tasks that progress through the stages of workflow. These tasks are also known as work in progress or WIP. Using a Kanban board to visualize WIP can help Agile teams to reduce bottlenecks and waste such as waiting time in their processes. Excess WIP generates hidden costs in overhead, rework, and scrap while tying up resources and capital. It wastes human effort and it risks customer dissatisfaction without any possibility of adding value for the customer. While it may seem like multitasking is a good thing, in fact, too much WIP bogs down the system and makes everything take longer. Value stream mapping is another useful tool to help identify those activities that add value and those which may contain waste. The cycle time is the actual time doing project tasks that contribute to the deliverable that the customer will see. In every process, there will be wait time, delays, or inefficiencies that do not contribute to the deliverable. The total amount of time, including both value-added and non-value-added activities, is called the lead time. When exploring opportunities for process improvement, organizations can map their processes to identify those activities that add value and attempt to remove waste so that lead time is reduced and efficiency is improved. In summary, a few agile and lean quality concepts and techniques include the removal of waste or MUDA, Kanban boards, and value stream mapping.